the review of the full ingredient list of Kojic San. I'm going straight forward. The first on the list, and there's a standard listing of ingredient, that is the INCI, and it's a global thing. The ingredients listing starts from the highest to the lowest. So seeing coconut oil on the top means that that is one of the highest ingredients in that soup, then followed by deionized water, basically that is the distilled water. Then there's sodium hydroxide. It is a soup, obviously a bar soup for that matter, so there's no way you can make a soup without sodium hydroxide. Though there are other soaps that are made without sodium hydroxide, hence making them slightly acidic than alkaline. Yeah. And example of such soap is Dove. Probably I'll come with an ingredient review list of Dove soap as well. And then there's fragrance, and then there's kojic acid, then there's glycerin, then there's aqua, which is water, then there's xanthan gum, then there's capryl glycol, then there's glucose, then there's carrageenan, then there's phenoxyethanol, then there's ethyl hexyl glycerin, and there's cocoa diethanolamide. Then there's mineral oil, there's tea tree oil, then there's CL15985, there's CL19140, then there's BHT. Now, basically, this is the full ingredient list of Koji San soup. While I was doing my research on this soup, I saw that there are two ingredient lists. One has just 6 ingredients in them, and then this one I just stated here to you. And the reason is that they said the first Koji San that was on the market, they just reduced 6 basic ingredients, or probably it was a step up, because I'm a cosmetic formulator myself. In case you're seeing this video for the first time, my name is Asma Zakari. I'm a Nigerian-based cosmetic formulator. We always upgrade. That if you know what you're doing, a proper cosmetic formulator upgrades. So probably it was an upgrade from their first Koji San to this one. And to be honest with you, I do not know much about this Koji San at the beginning. Like, I've never used it. I didn't even know much about it, not until I started seeing a lot of reviews on the street of social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And to be honest with you, the reviews I have watched, probably there are more out there I've not watched yet, I was not satisfied. And it's so unfortunate when I call myself, or when I introduce myself as a Nigerian cosmetic formulator, the first thing my fellow I don't know, like, yeah, I'm also an influencer, a skincare influencer, and also a brand owner slash, the first thing they do is put you down. Yes, I didn't realize that in some weeks back, that the moment you put yourself out there, they are influencers. So for me, there's so much expectation, even though there is no expectation still. You should know what you're influencing out there. Do you understand? You should have an idea, read, do research. These things are out there for you to do research, so that when you meet the fake, or the ones you do not want to associate yourself with, from the original, the ones you are associating yourself with currently, you should be able to know the difference. Yes, because I formulate cosmetic products, proper cosmetic products that look exactly like the OTC cosmetics that you are promoting. Well, that's by the way. Now, a lot of review on this Koji San was that people were complaining it was giving them dermatitis, some breakouts, some sunburn, while some people swear by it like it is a holy grail. So I decided to do the needful, dive into the review of the ingredient list. Let's chew it like chinko. They said there's coconut oil, which of course, coconut oil is an awesome oil for soap making. It promotes lather very well. But the fact that they have just coconut oil, does that mean that this is 100% coconut oil soap? Because aside from coconut oil, the next oil I could see is mineral oil, which in all honesty, mineral oil is not really an oil that we use for soap. Yes, it could be added in soap, don't get it twisted, but it is not really the one of the oils of choice that can help build super fattening in soap. So it then means that coconut oil is their only main oil, because okay, there's tea tree oil, but that's, by the way, that's an essential oil, and it's even at the bottom. Even the mineral oil I'm talking about is really at the bottom of the list, so which says a little about it, right? A 100%, or I wouldn't say 100%, but it's coconut oil soap. We lather like mad. But guess what? It will have a serious drying effect. Hence, causing eczema or dermatitis for dry skin people. Yes, for people with dry skin, or if you're the type that do not like to moisturize your skin. Yes, that's why moisturizing is very, very important. So that could be one of the factors that was causing eczema for people that were complaining. Then another ingredient again that could sensitize the skin is actually the carrageenan. Now the carrageenan is a seaweed, is a plant in the sea. Now, coming back home, we have had issues where people actually react to some certain plants. Yes, like I don't know if I've said this here before. I remember there was a customer of mine that got my makeup remover cream, and because there is neem oil inside my makeup remover cream, I think she complained about certain sensitivity that she uses it, especially around hair, that she was badly, and that was literally maybe because she was using vitamin C every day and adapalene every day at that time, because she was breaking out, and I think those were given to her as prescription. Yeah, sort of, they were medical grade vitamin C and adapalene she was using. So that thing was already sensitizing her skin, and in between she was working with, I think, with chemical. In fact, she was using a lot of products that were sensitizing her skin. So when she used a product with neem oil, there was skin sensitivity. Yeah, so there are a lot of times that due to a certain product that we're using, we can react to a certain product. Overall, you could also have a sensitive skin, and that is why you're reacting to some of these things. So at the end of the day, a good product to someone might be a horrible product to another person, because looking at the review of that Kojic Sand, some people swear by it like it is one of the best things that happened to their lives. So Kara Jinan, it is a seaweed that some people can actually react to it, and it could also cause dermatitis and rashes, certain reaction. Now let's talk about the main guy, the tyrosinase inhibitor, which is the kojic acid. In as much as kojic acid is a safer option to hydroquinone, is a tyrosinase inhibitor made from natural products. It's actually made from rice, the fermentation process of rice and all that. It still has its downsides. Yes, and kojic acid has a usage percentage rate of about 0.1 to 2%. It is stronger than its derivative, the salt form, which is the kojic dipalmitate. It is stronger than it. It is more active than it, obviously. And the fact that it has a usage rate of about 0.1 to 2% does not mean that some manufacturers might not stretch it. This kojic acid was not stated. The percentage was not stated on this kojic sand soap, so we cannot tell, but that's by the way. Aside from the fact that you're using a kojic sand, what other products are you using as well? Who knows, you might be using a product that contains tyrosinase inhibitor and kojic acid might be in it, and you might end up overdosing on kojic acid. And by the side, kojic acid could actually cause itching, dryness, rashes, skin sensitivity in some people, in as much as is an awesome tyrosinase inhibitor that helps to fade out hyperpigmentation. It's just like our very popular hydroquinone. In as much as hydroquinone has a lot of XXXX cancel, it still has the side that it still works fine. It could help with hyperpigmentation. It could also help with melasma. Yes. But the prolonged use now is the issue. So link that partially to kojic acid. So be mindful when using a product that contains kojic acid. Look at it. And there's another thing again that could cause sensitivity for some people, especially people that do not use sunscreen. Now, when you're using a product that has kojic acid, in as much as kojic acid is a tyrosinase inhibitor, it also has exfoliating, some little bit of exfoliating property. So using it on your skin, and some people, the way they use this kojic sand, looking at the review and all that, they will tell you to rub it on your face and keep it for 5 to 10 minutes before you now rinse it out. A lot of them do that. and thereby increasing your skin sensitivity to the sun. And you're stepping out, because people that use the collagen sun most of the time, they use it daily, morning and evening. Even though some people will say use it only at night, some people are now doing a safer combo where they will say mix it with Dove, use Dove in the morning, use the kojic sun at night. Okay, now do you know that when you use products at night, there is still the residue traces even in the morning? Let me give you a quick example. Personally, I use vitamin C most of the time, but to be honest with you, I do not use vitamin C every day. The reason is the fact that vitamin C can stay on your skin for like 72 hours. That's like 3 days. As long as you've rubbed it and your skin has absorbed it, even if you rinse it out, it will still be on your skin. So hence some of these products, even though you think you're using it at night, yes, of course, because you use it at night, your exposure to the sun is way less and probably sensitivity, blah blah blah. But do you realize that your skin can retain some of these ingredients till the following morning? And then when you step out, you still have the sensitivity. And a lot of people have not embraced the use of sunscreen yet. Exactly. So with a product that contains kojic acid, your skin sensitivity to the sun is heightened. Now, another product again that could cause sensitivity, I'm just trying to put hands on every ingredient there, because a lot of people are complaining of sensitivity from that soap, as well as a lot of people are complimenting the soap, right? Is the fact again that there's fragrance. There's fragrance in the soap. There are also colorants. Now, some colorants could actually sensitize the skin. Fragrance, in most cases, might not sensitize your skin at that moment, but over prolonged use, it will sensitize the skin. So fragrance is even something I advise people to stay away from, especially for facial products. Fragrance is a no-no. I do not formulate any of my cosmetics with fragrance. Ask anybody that has used my product. I do not use fragrance. Fragrance is a no. Sometimes I might use essential oils one time or the other in my body lotions actually, but it is not really a staple. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? So basically what I'm trying to say to you, fragrance is a no for me. Honestly speaking, for me. For some people, they do not have any issue with it. But when you know you have a sensitive skin, or you expose your skin to too much UV without sun protection, then I would advise you to reconsider using products with fragrance. Is a no for you. Then we have ethyl hexane. Now is a preservative. It works against microorganisms, is a preservative obviously, and it is also a conditioning agent. It is a humectant, it's also an emollient. But guess what? It could cause sensitivity for some people. What I'm just doing now is just trying, like, letting you know, picking some of these ingredients that could, do you understand, that could, sometimes you cannot really pinpoint a particular product or a particular ingredient, that is causing sensitivity to your skin. It's just left for you to keep trying, to keep looking for it, yeah, in some cases. So to be honest with you, if you ask me, why is kojic sand giving some people pimples, why is it giving some people rashes, why is it giving some people eczema, why is it giving some people even said it darkens them. Now that is to say that the ingredients, some of the ingredients inside is even causing trauma to your skin. And as a melanated skin, once there's trauma to your skin, there's going to be inflammatory hyperpigmentation that follows suit, which makes your skin dark. Because once your skin barrier feels uncomfortable, your melanocytes are triggered and they produce more melanin, hence making you look darker. That kind of thing. So there's the surfactant, is a non-ionic surfactant, that is the cocodinolamide. It's a non-ionic surfactant, obviously formed from coconuts. There's another coconut-ish in that place. And it could also cause contact dermatitis. It has a high cleansing ability. It is used in rinse-off product, and no wonder it is used in soap. Do you understand? So coming in there as a non-ionic surfactant, with no backup plan, like an amphoteric surfactant standing as a secondary, being in there, it could dry out the skin. Plus your sodium hydroxide that is there, so we have sort of a high drying ability of that soap as well. So moisturizing is very, very important. Yeah, but even at that, we also have capryl glycol, which is a fatty alcohol. So that one does not necessarily dry out the skin. It could even be another addition to the super fattening. But the fact that the main oil of choice in that soap is the coconut oil, to me tells a whole lot that that soap is going to dry out the skin, hence making your skin prone to eczema. And with an ingredient like kojic acid again in it, then with a non-ionic surfactant in addition in it, and then you have coloring agents in it that can sensitize some people's skin, then you still have fragrance. To be honest with you, that kojic san is a formula that is 50-50 because it has a lot of ingredients that could easily sensitize different skin types, especially when you have a dry skin or a combination skin like mine, that some areas are dry, or you expose yourself to the sun afterwards without using SPF, because people underestimate exposure to the sun. Some of these ingredients we use on our skin have UV, they have the ability to make your skin UV sensitive. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already almost 16 minutes. Thank you so much for listening to me. If you're new to this channel and you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And hope to see you in another video. Bye.